The Nun's Priest's Tale. Once there was a small farm, but the farmer was dead, and his wife lived in the farmhouse with her 2 daughters. This family was poor, but they cared for their farm of 2 cows and a sheep called Moll. In her little house this woman cooked small meals with simple food of eggs and black bread. She and her daughters never took wine, but drank milk from the cows, and they were never sick. On the farm there was a cockerel called Chanticleer, who could make better music than the organ in a church. He also kept the hours better than any clock, crowing morning and evening. His comb was red, his legs were blue, and his feathers were like gold. He was a handsome cockerel. Chanticleer had 7 wives. His greatest love was Dame Pertolot, and he sang for her every morning and every evening. One morning Pertolot looked at her husband and said, "Why, what is wrong? You look sick." "My love," replied Chanticleer, "I had a dream, a nightmare. I dreamed of a monster." "A monster?" "A monster with burning eyes, a monster with red fur covering its body, except for the ends of its tails and ears, which were black, a monster with a great mouth like a dog, a monster that wanted me dead." Pertolot looked at her husband. "Are you frightened of a dream?" she said. "I thought that you were strong. We hens do not want a weak husband. We want a strong and brave cockerel. You should not tell me that you are frightened of burning eyes, when they are only a dream." And then she tried to calm Chanticleer. "But let us be happy. When I see the red circles around your eyes, I thank God that you are my husband. When I see your feathers of gold, I remember that I am safe with you." Her words helped Chanticleer to relax, and he walked around the farm, eating everything he could find. That night he slept well. A few months later a clever fox entered the farm and hid in a bed of cabbages. He waited until the sun was high and Chanticleer was singing, "Ah, ah, 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 ah," and then he moved. "Cluck, cluck," said Chanticleer, turning to run. "Who's there?" "Why are you running away?" asked the fox. "You shouldn't be frightened of me. I am your friend. Your mother and father were my friends. They came to my house once for dinner. And now I have come into this garden to listen to your singing. I have heard that your voice is the most beautiful to hear." Chanticleer did not see the danger, but only heard the sweet words of the fox. He stood on his toes and stretched his neck. Then he sang, "Ah, ah, 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 eh!" and Sir Russell Fox jumped on him. The fox carried Chanticleer by the neck and ran out of the garden. The hens began to cluck, cluck, and squawk, squawk, and the poor farmer woman and her daughters came running out of the house. "It's the fox!" she shouted. "Stop him! Stop him!" The whole farm ran after Sir Russell and his prisoner. The poor woman, her daughters, old Mr. Talbot, the dogs, the cows, the pigs, the ducks, the geese, and even the bees. What a noise! As Chanticleer was being carried in the fox's mouth, he shouted to Sir Russell, "You should tell all those fools how clever you are. You should tell them that when you are safe in the woods they will never catch you. You should tell them that you will eat me for your dinner, and they cannot stop you." Sir Russell thought about the words of Chanticleer. He thought that he would tell the poor woman, and her daughters, and old Mr. Talbot, the dogs, the cows, the pigs, the ducks, the geese, and the bees, just how clever he was. He opened his mouth to shout at the crowd, and Chanticleer flew into a tree and up to safety. "Oh, Chanticleer," said the fox, "I am so sorry. Did I frighten you? Come down here. I will not hurt you." But Chanticleer stayed in his tree. "Oh no, Sir Fox," he said, "I have been a fool once today. You will not catch me again." "Damn," said the fox, "I will remember that talking has lost me my dinner. In the future I will be silent." And the lesson for Chanticleer, and for us all, is to be careful of those who tell us what we want to hear.